history had so many crazy fools. But what happens if one of the craziest was also the British Prime Minister of Britain? Stupid stuff happens, that's what!
Oi, who goes there?
Sorry, officer. Just going for a pee.
It's D-Day. D for don't show me, crazy chubby fool. But Churchill ain't the only fool in charge of a country. Here's the leader of the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin. This dude was mad, bad, and had the world's greatest cookie duster. You may lead one of the world's military superpowers, but you still need the comfort break on a long journey, mate. But wait, there could be landmines in the bushes. What's he gonna do? Go in the middle of the road? You're a crazy Russian fool! But sometimes, even the most inspirational people in history are capable of seriously crazy behavior. No wonder the world is so messed up. And you know what? That is deep for me. This is the leader of Indian nationalism who led Indian independence in 1947, Mahatma Gandhi. Now, he was wise, like Yoda, but like everybody else, he got old, like Yoda. Nothing crazy about that, is there?
Where are my walking sticks? Here. Here they are.
That is not cool, bruv.
Well, what do you expect? I'm old. At least I don't go in the road.
What?
Nothing. Namaste. Namaste. Left away. Forward. Right away. Forward.
I don't know about you, yeah? I've had enough foolishness for today. But if history has taught us anything, yeah, it's got plenty more where they came from. Stay away from stupid. I'll see you next time, alright?
My latte's gone cold. Can you fix me another one, please? Can you get me another latte?
Yes, Winston definitely had some unusual habits, which meant working for him during the war could sometimes be a bit of a challenge.
Welcome to 10 Downing Street. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Well, it was here or stay at the radioactive munitions plant, so...
Things are a bit different under Mr. Churchill. He rises at 8 a.m. and we want to see a report from the map room. Here they are. And troop deployment summaries. And communications briefings. Now, the good news is it's not too far to his office.
Great.
The bad news is these are going to his bedroom. He likes to read them while lying down.
8 a.m. bedroom, and then he comes downstairs after reading the reports.
No, he stays upstairs till early afternoon when he heads down to the war cabinet.
So what's he doing all that time?
Bath. In here. He comes up with a lot of his speeches and ideas in the bath. Pinky. You know he's finished when he starts blowing bubbles.
Oh, so he's finished then?
Yes. Boys just had baked beans for breakfast.
Fine. Then after the war cabinet?
Back to bed.
Tummy time?
Excuse me.
So after the war cabinet is back to bed, meetings if he's awake.
Sorry, what happened to you?
John had to go and look after Mr. Churchill's tummy time. Can't run a war on an empty stomach. 8 p.m. is dinner, then at 10 p.m. he starts work.
He starts work?
He starts work, although by the time you're called on to take dictation, it'll be midnight. Here's a hat and...
Oh, you again. What happened to...
James, tea break.
Right, he said something about midnight?
Ah, yes, we call them the midnight follies. You could be working until about 3 a.m.
And then he goes to bed?
Sometimes he gets an extra burst of energy.
So how will I know when the working day is finished?
He'll call for soup.
Soup?
Soup.
Perfect, so.
And then I'll start work again at 8 a.m.
Precisely.
Right, I might give the radioactive munitions plant a call.
When Winston Churchill bought the country house Chartwell for £5,000 out of Dosh in 1922, he knew he was taking on a big project. But I wonder if he realised just how big. Unbelievably, Winston has decided to project manage the whole thing himself and hopes to be finished in just 4 months, despite having never done anything like this before.
Make yourself useful, will you?
He'll need all the support he can get. But is his wife on board?
No, bro. I tell you now with great certainty that if I told Clementine, she'd only do one of her faces, so I didn't. She'll love it when it's finished, though.
Winston,
Hide.
what's going on?
Behold, the house of our dreams.
And how much is all this going to cost?
Ask not how much this will cost, Clem. For in these difficult times, the true value of our efforts...
£5,000.
Whose side are you on, man? I love you so much right now.
Winston has been learning to bricklay in order to help with the build. He joined the Bricklayers' Union. It's not the easy way to do things, but Winston insists it's working for him.
Did you touch it?
It's been several months since I was last here, and Winston has hired the architect Philip Tilden to help him construct the extension. With an architect on board, things should move faster.
Now you're gonna get it!
Unless, of course, they end up fighting. So, Winston, the house is built and the family can move in. You must be delighted.
As I told you, it would be magnificent.
But you did go over budget.
You are this close.
How much extra did it cost?
When we allow ourselves to be distracted from our vision by petty financial concerns...
How much?
£18,000.
You, sir, are a massive twerp!
Winston, you can come here.
Let me go, woman!
You know, when this project started, I have to admit, I had real concerns that it would be over budget, over schedule, and would upset Winston's wife. Turns out I was right about all of that.
Right! I've had just about enough of you. It's time to unleash the gorilla.
Winston got into plenty of scrapes when he was younger, but nothing compared to this bloke, the legendary soldier Adrian Carton de Wiart. Hold that pose!
You know, Mr. de Wiart, it's a huge honor for me to paint a veteran of the recent Boer War in South Africa. Excuse me, but are you bleeding?
Yes. Took a bullet in the old picnic basket. Oh! God, there goes a stitch. Took one that side, too. Ah! Can we do this another day?
It's okay. So, I understand you've been at war again?
Somaliland this time. Climbed up a fort and got shot in the face. Guess what happened next?
You got shot again?
Correct! In the arm this time. More importantly, make sure you get my broken polo stick. Used to carry that on the battlefield, in case I had to beat my own men for cowardice.
Oh.
In fact, I should probably pose with it. Something dynamic, like a leg up, swing. Oh! Any chance we could do this another day?
Okay.
Battle of the Somme. Shot through the skull and ankle. Passchendaele hip blasted off. Cambria lost a leg. Still, I managed to get the old Victoria Cross out of it. Blast. 1 second. Any chance we could do this another day?
Mr. Carton de Wiart, you can't have been fighting in the Second World War as well.
Well, they made a big song and dance about me being too old to command, so I popped off to Yugoslavia as a diplomat. My plane crashed and I had to swim a mile with one arm. Eventually got picked up by the enemy and thrown in a prisoner of war camp. Ended up tunneling out using a spoon. Shall I pose here? Any chance?
Yes, we can do it another day.
So my idea is we write everything backwards. So to the enemy, it will look like complete gobbledygook. It's brilliant. For example, if we were to write the word I, we would do it backwards. Like so. I. Bad example. If we were writing the word madam, we'd do it backwards like this. If we were writing the word race car, then we'd spell it backwards, which would be...
Yes, I think it might be back to the drawing board with that one, old bean.
Yes, perhaps you're right. I tell you, this secret code lark is a darn tricky business.
Isn't it just?
Well, thanks for nothing.
My word. Agent Saunders?
We thought you were in that prison camp at Drancy.
No, I escaped. No thanks to you, idiots.
Steady on now, chap.
Steady on?
I've just crossed the whole of occupied France with no money and no map. Did you even get my letter?
Some time ago. I'm afraid it didn't make a great deal of sense.
I used Sergeant Hall's code, just like you said. Escape plans, January 2nd, send map and money. You just read every word after the punctuation, just like we discussed.
Ah, every word after the punctuation.
See, we were reading every word before the punctuation. Please prepare the old goat for wedding.
Why on earth would I say that?
Well, we were rather confused.
As was the goat.
So, it turns out you're better at this secret code lark than we are.
Would you mind helping us with this one, old boy?
Yes. Now, we got this letter from Agent Blenkinsop about 3 weeks ago.
And so far, we've been unable to work out which code he's been using.
Trapped in Paris, please send help.
Now, what is he trying to tell us?
There's a message in there somewhere.
Oh, I'm going for a bath.
Do you actually think he's trapped in Paris, do you?
Where's Paris?
True or false? Spies in World War II sometimes used we to write letters. It's true. It worked like invisible ink. When the paper was heated, the we writing became visible. Yes, British spies had lots of cunning devices, and all the gadgets you're about to see really were used in World War II.
Are you Agent Sophie?
Yes, I am she.
Agent Sophie, welcome to France. I am Claude, your contact in the French resistance. I understand you have some instructions for me?
Yes, they're in my suitcase. Here you go.
Wait a minute. You come all the way to German-occupied France to tell me I need a wash and to brush my teeth?
No, of course not. Although, the secret instructions are hidden inside the soap and the toothpaste. They're written on silk.
Oh, this is very clever. So if the Germans search your suitcase, they won't find anything. Ingenious.
We thought so.
So tell me, what do you have hidden inside these things?
Well, the hairbrush contains some spare money, and the chess set has a map of France hidden in it, just in case I lose my way.
Amazing. You British secret agents have so many things hidden inside other things. It is wonderful. Oh, but I see you also have brought some dinner, and what's this? Oh la la, a bottle of wine.
Oh, no. Be careful with that. The bottle of wine is actually a bomb.
Of course it is. I should have guessed. Next, you'll be telling me that you have hidden a machine gun inside this fish.
Yes. Is it that obvious? I'll have to tell the boffins in London to work on that. They really are geniuses, you know. They've even made mines that look just like animal poo.
Ah, so you are telling me that this cowpat is actually a landman. Oh, it even smells like the real thing.
No. That is an actual cowpat. I didn't bring that with me.
Disease was rife in Victorian London, and so the graveyards filled up very quickly, and we had to find other places to bury our dead. Good day.
Hello.
Hello. 2 tickets to Brookwood, please.
Single or return ticket, madam?
Return for me and a single for my husband.
Taking the necropolis railway, are we?
Yes, indeed. It's very convenient.
Yeah, so when you run out of room to bury people in the city, it does make sense to put your cemeteries further out. Plus, you get a lovely day out in the countryside.
Yes, and my husband does love trains. Well, he did.
Of course he did. First class, second class, or third class?
First class for me.
And your husband?
Can he go in the luggage rack?
Afraid not. Would you like a window seat?
Well, he doesn't really need a view.
No, but it does make it easier to shove him out once you get to the cemetery.
Excuse me, are you going to be long? Only I lost my husband last week.
You and me both.
No, I lost him on the train.
Oh, right you are. Well, I think you might be in luck. Somebody handed him in last week, and I, for one, will not be sad to see him go.
Whew! Could you lot hurry up? All my relatives have died of consumption.
Do you have a family rail card, sir? Would you be interested in a family rail card?
What do you think, darling? Yes.
Back from Munich. Very nice currywurst. Oh, and good meeting with Hitler. I think it's peace for our time. Just send that. He promises not to expand into any other countries.
You can't trust Adolf Hitler. He's already forced Austria to unify with Germany. Plus, he has a ridiculous moustache.
Hitler says no one wants another world war. Not even Germany. I mean, they lost the first one. It's not as if it's best of three, is it? Appeasement is the right choice.
War is the right choice. Hitler is planning an invasion. Mark my words.
Whatever. Oh, what's this? An invasion advisor review of Czechoslovakia by A. Hitler 33. Slightly worrying. Delighted we chose to invade this beautiful and politically unstable country. Definitely worth invading if you're in the area. Oh, no need to panic, Neville. A lot of these invasion advisor reviews are fake. Still, better just check who's on our side, just in case. Good, right, good. What? Nazi Germany has allied itself with fascist Italy? Oh no, better make some more allies quick. Ah, Poland. Perfect. We'll agree to protect them. Maybe in the future they'll repay us with reasonably priced builders. Oh, not again. Don't say it.
Told you so.
Look, I'm strengthening our alliances. I've already got Poland. I'm waiting for Russia to, What? We're not getting involved.
Oh dear.
What's the problem with that?
Well, it means that Germany doesn't have to defend its Russian border. They can throw all their troops in our direction. What are you doing?
Nothing. Look, Hitler promised. There's no way he's going to...
Invade our new ally, Poland?
By golly, this fellow's so hard not to declare war against.
You were given the choice between war and dishonor. You chose dishonor, and you will have war.
I think I preferred I told you so. War. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes.
What you need now is a canny politician. One who was in the war cabinet during the First World War and has the top score on Minesweeper in the Foreign Office. Me.
Okay, Winston. I'll make you First Lord of the Admiralty.
I thought you'd never ask.
Hi, chap. Oh, it's the latest House of Commons opinion poll. Do you still support Chamberlain?
Oh, do you want to be Prime Minister then?
Yes, please. You still here? And fetch me a cigar. In fact, make it two. Oh, I like it. Might come in useful one day.
Churchill may have been one of Britain's best wartime leaders, but he was also very witty.
Shakespeare died in 1616, aged only 52. But he had changed the English language forever, and even today, 400 years later, we're still using his words and enjoying his plays all over the world. Top work, Mr. S. You really are the greatest. He's left us with over 150 poems, 38 plays like Hamlet, Macbeth, and... Look, you know what? He can tell you himself. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right, it starts 1589. Yes, all these plays are mine. Well, if you've got the time. First up, 2 Gentlemen of Verona. Play number 2 was Taming of the Shrew. Then Henry VI, part 2 and 3. And Titus Andronicus, I wrote that too. Henry VI, part 1, kind of a prequel. Henry III, Richard III, keeping it regal. Victor's close, no shows what to do. Wrote sonnets instead, love poems to you. Back on track with comedy of errors, love flavors, lost love flavors. 1, history method, Richard II. I make that a dozen I've done. Romeo and Juliet, I nick the plot change where it's set. Midsummer Night's Dream, King John knows where. Merchants of Venice, Merry Wives of Windsor, Henry IV, 2 parts for my sins. A list of the plays, what I wrote in. And you'll find what I wrote often quoted. My back catalogue is looking bloated. Deep red time. Much ado about nothing. Henry V and Julius Caesar. As you like it. To be or not to be. Hamlet was written by me. 12th night, all right. Troilus and Cressida. Measure for measure. Othello, All's well. Oh dear, King Lear, that didn't end well. undeniable how much I've gloated. Your respect for my work duly noted, Will.I.am.
Shakespeare's early life is a bit of a mystery. We hardly know anything about him until he moved from Stratford-upon-Avon to London to make his name in the theatre. And theatre was huge in Tudor times. It had to be. There wasn't any telly. Imagine that, no telly. All the actors and playwrights were like mega famous celebs. Yeah, they behaved that badly.
It all got a bit fruity backstage. The bounder came at me with a lute, so I put him down with a perfect witty response.
Oh, what was that, Spencer?
I decked him.
Excuse me. Is this where all the theatre stars hang out?
Fanboy alert. Should I give him an autograph or kill him?
Nice.
Lad, you are addressing the greatest theatrical stars of the age. Ben Jonson, actor and writer. Kit Marlowe, play... Where's he gone?
Ha surprise! Master of disguise.
And this is Gabriel Spencer. He's just an actor, but we let him hang out with us because he likes drinking and fighting. He also does a good line of literary criticism.
This wine is literally disgusting.
Okay, guys, well, I might come back later when you're less busy and drunk.
That'll be never. What do you want, spod?
Well, actually, I was looking for some advice. Basically, at the moment, I'm mainly like an actor, but like I'm looking to get more into writing, and like I mainly specialize in playing old man parts at the moment.
Old man parts!
Very funny. My name is William Shakespeare.
Set square?
No, Shakespeare.
Shark beer?
Shakespeare.
Shake and vac?
Shakespeare.
Snackpot?
That literally sounds nothing like Shakespeare. Well, anyway, I write plays.
Listen up, skateboard. Writing plays is a rocky mistake. Real writers drink and fight and go to prison.
Well, I have a wife and kids, so I have to earn a living, unlike some people. Anyway, I'm pretty good at writing plays. A lot of buzz around me.
Look at me. I'm Billy Springle Spangle, and I write plays, and I plan for the future.
I genuinely don't know who that's supposed to be.
It's you. Look, I'm not good at impressions, all right? But I am good at fighting. Consider yourself taunted outside.
Listen, buddy, I'm a writer, not a fighter. And I'm going all the way to the top without you guys. Everyone will know my name. William
Starscream.
Should have seen that coming.
Good for you, Shakespeare. Top bloke. Nerd.
I heard that.
Ghastly, mean and cruel. Stuff they don't teach you at school. The past is no longer a mystery. Hope you enjoyed Horrible History.